Time to do a quick advice video, and as the title of this video suggests, it has to do with this guy right here, your left hand pinky finger. In my humble opinion, guitarists who don't use their left hand pinky finger are handicapping themselves. That is my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Now, of course, I'm not talking about forming chords here. You know, everybody uses their pinky to form chords. I'm strictly talking about soloing in this regard. Now, I know that there are loads of extremely famous and renowned players throughout guitar history who use their pinky sparingly, if at all, and went on to massive success as a guitar player, despite of it. Guitarists like Eric Clapton, Alex Lifeson of Rush, Michael Schenker, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Leslie West, B.B. King, Reb Beach, John Mayer, Mike McCready of Pearl Jam. Hell, Jimi Hendrix rarely used his left-hand pinky. Notice a pattern here. For the most part, these are blues-based players. Players who, for the most part, stick pretty close to the pentatonic scale. I'm going to exclude Alex Lifeson and Michael Schenker in that assessment, however. As a result, if you're sticking mostly within the confines of the pentatonic scale and within the confines of a blues-based style of guitar soloing, it is, of course, it is very easy to ignore your pinky and achieve a very high level of proficiency and expression without it. The larger percentage of the notes within the pentatonic and the blues scale are reachable with just 3 fingers. However, from my experience and as a strong advocate of pinky use, even within the pentatonic, some of these notes would be better served and reached with one well-placed pinky finger. Now, moving on to different styles of play, hard rock and metal and whatnot, styles that rely on a more diatonic scalar approach and less blues-based, as became more popular near the end of the 70s and beyond with players like Eddie Van Halen and Steve Vai, Joe Satriani, Randy Rhoads, so on and so forth. In this regard, I have no idea how one can approach these styles of play and still use only 3 fingers. Oh, they're out there, of course, and it's being done, and sometimes, like I said, with great success. However, I still don't understand it. Why? If you only have 4 fingers to place on the fretboard, why would you choose to only use 3? Hell, I wish I had more fingers on my left hand, to tell the truth. Maybe like the legendary bluesman Hound Dog Taylor. Check this out. Hound Dog had 5 fingers on his left hand, discounting his thumb. Granted, his extra pinky was barely a stub, and apparently he never used it in his playing. But believe me, I'd put that little bugger to use if I had it. Regardless, why would you want to handicap yourself if you have a perfectly good finger sitting right there and you choose to leave it unused? Before I really gave the issue much thought, I actually got a kick out of a comment I received on one of my videos in which one of my subscribers stated that he loved watching me play because I had such control over my pinky. And I thought, well, what a strange question. Why the hell wouldn't I have control over my pinky? I've only got 4 fingers, and that's one of them, and I need them all to play what I play, and each needs to be as strong as the other, no exceptions. Not even my pinky. Hell, I even bend notes with my pinky if I need to and it feels right and natural, you know, in the flow of what I'm playing. From my experience, there's so many things that simply can't be done on a guitar without using one's pinky. There are basically techniques that can't be done and notes that can't be reached without using one's pinky. Why are some guitarists excluding all that stuff from their playing? I have no answer to that, but I do have advice. If you're a young, aspiring guitar player or an older, aspiring guitar player, strengthen and use your pinky as much as you can. Get it as strong as all your other fingers. You will not regret it in the future. And that is the end of my advice video. I hope you enjoyed that. Drop me a subscribe, hit that notification bell if you haven't already, and hope you're well in your little guitar corner of the world, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.